Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Chicago Bears rebuild. This is season 2, episode 2. Let's hop into things. After last season's disappointing performance from Mitchell Trubisky and company, we are retooling and re-gearing, coming back into season number 2. Nick Mullins will lead the team at QB, and our defense is looking scary as ever with additions of Isaiah Simmons, Terrence Waters, and some linebackers, and also moving to a 4-3. This is an awesome team, and I think we can do well with them. Now let's hop into the full depth chart. At QB, like I said, I don't know why Madden was running slow this night while I was playing, but it was. Nick Mullins and Jake Fromm. At running back, we have Todd Gurley, David Montgomery, Philip Lindsay. All good running backs. Philip Lindsay is on a one-year deal. Gurley and Montgomery are not, so they will get the start. Montgomery will be playing fullback as well, hopefully getting him some extra touches. Demarcus Robinson, Kendrick Bourne, and Allen Robinson will be our top 3 wide receivers. Darnell Mooney just didn't progress enough and didn't get star. That's why he is not starting. Russell Kuhn, Jenkins, Daniels, Mason, and Quentin Nelson fill out the O-line. I have to go in and change scheme real quick, so don't be like, what is he doing? Why is he doing something weird? I'm not doing anything weird. I'm just changing the schemes so that we can get better performance out of some of our players. Changing to a 4-6. I think 4-6 is a very good defense. Granted, it's kind of old at this point in its career, but hey, whatever. We do go with Pete Carroll's 4-6. It did rely on a decent defensive line, followed by a very good group of defensive backs. So, we have Eddie Jackson, Isaiah Simmons as our 2 safeties, Terrence Waters, Jalen Johnson, and Chibodi Awuzie as our corners. Defensive line, we have Khalil Mack, Geno Atkins, and Eddie Goldman. I guess I didn't record that part, huh? I traded for Geno Atkins because he was on the trade block. That kind of sucks. Or if I did, it didn't show. Or I didn't add it. We do have AJ Terrell down there at number 4 or number 5 behind Mosley as well. We do have Xavier Woods and some other people as well. We did bring in a bunch of rookie linebackers, so they will be coming out and performing. Sean Lee is just a filler for now, so that is decent as always. Lutz and Hawk are our 2 kickers. Eddie Jackson will be performing kick and punt return duties because nobody else was good enough, and I didn't have anybody that I just wanted to try to get some extra XP for, so that is fine as well. Todd Gurley and David Montgomery will be the 1 and the 2 on both third down and power and normal backs. Robinson will be in the slot with Gabriel and Mooney. In the slot for corner, it's going to be Johnson, Chibodi, and Woods as well, Xavier Woods. Burns, Hendricks, and Epineza on the left end. Atkins, Goldman, and Hall at defensive tackle. At right end, it's going to be Mack, Emmanuel Agba, and AJ Epineza. Middle line at sub linebacker, it's going to be Roquan, the rookie, Darion, and another linebacker. I didn't see who it was. Sorry. I'm behind. Whatever. Gonna auto upgrade some players real quick. Get them there just a little bit better. We are, 4-3? So, big decisions. We do need to bring back Philip Lindsay, but I'm not too inclined to, especially since we have Gurley and David Montgomery. The rest of the guys were just replacement players besides James Daniels. We're going to lock him up on a 7-year deal. I don't quite remember if I cheesed the system or if I just give him a real deal. We do give him a real deal, just under $6 million a year, basically, in cap hit value. I think he is a very good, young, solid piece. So we're going to give him the deal that he deserves, and let's see if we can make the playoffs. That's the biggest thing. Can we make the playoffs? Can we make that playoff push? So we do end up making the playoffs. We do go 9-7. We are facing the Vikings in the wild card. We're going to auto upgrade some players, and then we'll probably just sim it. As it is only year 2, I'm not too worried about making the Super Bowl or making even a deep playoff push. Yeah, see, Madden was just loading really slow. Now, you could say that was my Wi-Fi, but like on my phone was running perfectly fine and my laptop was as well. So that was pretty weird. Granted, I did record the 25th, so there was some like latency because of everybody getting on. Isaiah Simmons, deep route KO, basically just knocks out better passes of 20 plus yards against players. So let's go ahead and look at the stats for this year's team. Nick Mullins, already better than Trubisky. He's a 67 overall. No, 68, 69, something around there. And he's already better than Trubisky. Now, granted, he does have technically better weapons around him, but that doesn't mean he wasn't better. Todd Gurley, back to form. Not as back to form as when he was with the Rams, but he is still back. David Montgomery had a decent year playing fullback as well as second running back. Allen Robinson, 78 catches, 1,137 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Cole Kmet, 79 catches, 908 yards, 6 touchdowns. And then Bourne and DeMarcus combined for 1,200 yards and 13 catches and 5 touchdowns. So, not terrible all around. As always, O-line's going to O-line. Roquan and Terrence Waters lead the team, 115 and 125 tackles respectively. Tackles for loss, Eddie Goldman with 15, Khalil Mack with 14, Geno Atkins with 12, Brian Burns with 11. And then you'll see the sack numbers as well. Geno Atkins goes off for 12.5. Khalil Mack only has 9. Eddie Goldman has 4.5. And our linebacker, who wasn't supposed to be rushing, at 2.5, and Brian Burns only had 2. So, interceptions, Terrence Waters had 3, Chibodi had 3, Simmons had 2, Roquan had 2, Jalen Johnson had 2, Eddie Jackson had 2, Sims had 1, Mosley had 1. We had plenty of picks, and I think that's what really led the team. The offense played very good, don't get me wrong, but that is definitely what led the team. Now, sacks is an issue. We need to get those up a lot higher. Fumbles, we only had 3 on the season. We recovered 2. Lee grabbed his own, and Roquan grabbed his own. No blocks, no safeties, no touchdowns from the defensive side of the ball. Will Lutz went 39 of 40 from extra points and 14 of 19 from field goals. Technically 14 from 18. He got 1 blocked. That's not his fault. Kendrick Bourne and, the return squad just didn't play as well as I thought they would, but that is fine with me. Terrence Waters wins Defensive Rookie of the Year, and Dorian Gordon was right behind him. Don't know who I would have rather had it, but Terrence Waters gets it. We did not beat the Vikings. We actually ended up losing, so we are back in the building the team. Just going to auto-upgrade everybody here once it decides to actually fucking load. So we auto-upgrade everybody, and we'll get moving along as well. Like I said, Philip Lindsay, I would love to bring back. Just don't have the money. Replacement guys are the rest, as well as regressed 30-year-olds. So let's take a look into free agency. As well as we're going to auto-upgrade some people. Terrence Waters gets another one. Yeah, so just going to put it into zone, so he's a little bit better zone coverage guy. So he goes up 2. Always good to see. In free agency, these are my negotiations. Kelsey, Ingram, Lindsay, Howard, Njoku, Tate, Sims, and Trubisky. Not a whole ton of people. I am spending a little bit of money on Kelsey, Ingram, and a couple other. And then the rest of them are getting $550K contracts. As we do take on Brian Burns' 5th-year option. Pushes his contract negotiations back 1 extra year, which will give us plenty of time to sort every other position out. We do sign Kelsey, we do sign Ingram, we do sign Lindsay, we do sign Howard and Trubisky. So Trubisky is back in Chicago. But not for long. Joshua Mabry, I think would be his name. Mabry. Quarterback. Out of LSU, 21 years old, field general, standing at, what is that, 6 foot, 225 pounds, 74 overall, hidden, number 10 in the class. We took him at, what is that, 14? I can't tell. I'm on such a small screen now because I'm in the living room. Whatever. Good pick. The rest of the picks we did trade away because I didn't find anybody interesting enough. We do take D'Angelo Polk here, 21 years old, run stopper out of Clemson, 6'1", 221. He's probably going to start over our current left outside linebacker, as he does have a chance to win Rookie of the Year and get upgraded a lot more than the other guy does. Not the Dorian guy that has star already. So these are our two picks. Both pretty good, especially for the places that we took them. Mabry, I think, is a top player in the class. That hidden development trait is really going to come in handy for us. It's ultimately going to suit us pretty fucking well. Especially at QB, we always need them to progress as quickly as possible. Yeah, Calvin Hicks, the defensive tackle that I was looking at, pretty fucking good. I'm not going to lie. He was really good. So, granted, normal, but still, he was still a very, very, very good player. So, that sucks to see. See us not get a player. This is how Joshua Mabry is going to look playing for us. He's going to be wearing the 808 face mask. He's going to be wearing a shooter sleeve on his right, a half bottom sleeve on his left, followed with a QB wristband as well as a glove. This is Polk. He's going to be wearing heavy tape and Under Armour primary gloves as well as 3/4, and he's going to be wearing a robot face mask. With that being said, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff, turn on post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next video. I didn't have anything for this. I accidentally thought that I had more clips for this, but whatever. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.